Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw caught by Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He sets to fire deep. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. So a pick-6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick-6 going the other way.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This still a one-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Pass complete here to Sanders, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go again. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devin Hester, 70 yards. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
132 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Elliott. Wiggles free. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point put through by Boswell, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Cousins. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now Sanders. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run on first down. It's Alexander, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Here's Cousins. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A first down carry by Elliott. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Stephon Tuitt on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. On second down, Elliott once more. Zeke with a shake and bake. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Cousins throw pulled in by Kittle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Again, it's Cousins. He'll buy some, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Cousins now. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, just a minute ago, you said mistakes get magnified, especially here in overtime, and that turnover there could cost them the ball game.
And not many teams commit turnovers in overtime and come back and win. It almost never happens.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
For the heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. A give to Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down and 1.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
On first down, Elliott looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott, and he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
29-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Bills have taken the lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you